When we hear the phrase unlocking the third eye, it's easy to picture psychic visions, floating mystics, or supernatural powers. But the reality is much more grounded, and much more accessible. In our last video, we explored the science and the history of the pineal gland, the tiny organ at the center of your brain known as the seat of the soul. Today, we are moving from theory into practice. Unlocking your third eye isn't about gaining superpowers. It is about clearing brain fog, heightening your natural intuition, and tuning your body's biological rhythms back to the natural world. It is the journey from a cluttered mind to a state of deep, inner clarity. Here is a practical, step-by-step guide to awakening your inner vision. Step 1 begins in the physical world. You cannot tune a radio if the hardware is covered in dust. The pineal gland sits outside the blood-brain barrier, making it uniquely susceptible to environmental toxins. Over time, it can accumulate calcium deposits, a process known as calcification. This calcification is often linked to poor sleep, brain fog, and a feeling of disconnection. To begin decalcifying this center, focus on what you consume. Hydration is paramount. Consider drinking filtered water to reduce your intake of excess fluoride and heavy metals. Introduce antioxidant-rich foods into your diet: dark leafy greens, raw cacao, chaga mushrooms, and spirulina. But perhaps the most vital physical step is entirely free: sunlight. Remember, the pineal gland is a light receptor. Getting 10 to 15 minutes of natural sunlight in your eyes first thing in the morning signals your brain to halt melatonin production and sets your circadian rhythm for the entire day. Once the physical foundation is set, we move to the mental practice. This is where the ancient traditions of the Ajna chakra come into play. The most direct way to stimulate the third eye is through focused meditation. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably with your spine straight. Close your eyes, and take a deep, slow breath in through your nose, expanding your stomach, and exhale completely. Now, bring your internal gaze, your attention, to the space just slightly above and between your eyebrows. Do not strain your physical eyes, simply rest your awareness there. Imagine a subtle, indigo or deep violet light glowing in that space. As you breathe in, imagine that light growing brighter. As you breathe out, imagine it radiating clarity through your entire mind. Start with just 5 minutes a day. It is normal for your mind to wander. Simply guide your focus back to that center point. Step 3 is about integration. How do you know if the practice is working? You won't suddenly start seeing through walls. Instead, you will notice a shift in your daily life. The constant chatter in your head will begin to quiet down. When faced with a difficult decision, you will find yourself relying less on overthinking, and more on a sudden, clear knowing your intuition. You will sleep deeper, dream more vividly, and wake up feeling tethered to the present moment. Unlocking the third eye is simply the removal of the noise so you can finally hear your own inner voice. Like any muscle, the pineal gland requires consistent exercise. It is not a switch you flip overnight. It is a door you gently push open, day by day, through diet, sunlight, and stillness. The ancient mystics believed the universe was vast, but the universe outside the mind was infinite. Take a few minutes today to close your physical eyes, and see what happens when you open the one inside.